ROS developers, and welcome to the ROS Questions and Answers video series. If you want to learn anything about ROS, this is your channel. ROS navigation, ROS with drones, ROS for autonomous cars, everything ROS is here. Learn ROS step by step and push your ROS learning in just 10 minutes of video. I am Alberto, and today we are going to be checking a question I found in the ROS Answers forum, which is this one, where he says, I am getting an error while running Launchfile. So as always, we are going to try to reproduce an example like this one and see if we can find out the error and how to solve it. But before anything else, remember to visit our Robot Ignite Academy, our online academy where you will find practical online ROS courses using simulated robots. No installation required. You will find the link to the academy on the video description. And now, yes, let's start with the video itself. So yeah, let me close this and our YouTube channel. So yeah, here we have the error, and basically the error message is this one here. roslaunch file contains multiple nodes named map server. Please check alt node name at attributes to make sure they are unique. Also check that an ID use different IDs. The traceback for the exception was written to log file. Okay. And here we have an example of the launch file where basically it is launching navigation for Turtlebot. So yeah, let's try to reproduce this. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to call it multiple nodes. There we are. Now let's start this project. Let's open it and wait a few seconds until everything loads. Okay, great, here we have it. So let's open as always a shell and an IDE to visualize everything. And now let's download the Turtlebot simulation. I'm going to download the one we have. Public simulations. Okay, there we are. So let me find here the Turtlebot one, which should be here we have it, Turtlebot. So let's download the Turtlebot simulation. Clone. There we are. Now I'm going to place it into the workspace. Okay. Let me open another shell meanwhile to keep working on this, because now I'm going to compile the simulation, the repository. So let's first of all move to the kinetic branch, since we are working on kinetic. And now let's compile everything. And meanwhile, I'm going to create a package where I'm going to place the launch file to test this error. So let me create here a package that I'm going to call test launch, which I should have now here. There we have it. And now let's create a new folder named launch and a launch file, which I'm going to call test launch. Okay, excellent. So now inside this test launch, I'm going to paste this to have the basic structure of his launch file. And this has finished compiling. Great. So let's source our workspace. And now let's move to the launch file so that we start building here the example. Let's move this to XML. Okay, so yeah, first of all, what I'm going to do is to take out the Turtlebot bring up, since I don't need it because I will be working on my simulation. So this line I can, well, let's comment it. So now we have here the launch of the map server, the launch of the, yeah, so here we have the map server node being launched, loading this map. Then we have here, we are launching the AMCL demo launch file, and finally we are launching these RVs in order to visualize some things in RVs. So yeah, this is the basic structure I'm going to have here. So first of all, I'm going to modify this thing here because I don't have this map. So let me check what maps do I have in my simulation. For instance, here I should have some maps, yeah. So let's use, for instance, my map. So here what I'm going to do is to find Turtlebot navigation gazebo, it is. So Turtlebot navigation gazebo. Then inside this package, we're going to go to the maps folder. And we are going to load the my map.yam file, which I have here. Great, so finally, okay, so in this AMCL demo launch file, we have it right here. But this launch file is using some environment variables and some things that I don't have set it here. So basically what I'm going to do is to use the same launch file of this Startable Navigation Gazebo package, which is this one, which is basically this part of the launch file, which is the one I'm interested in, which launches the map server and the AMCL launch file, but skips all of these remappings and these environment variable things. So basically I'm going to use this. As you can see, this is exactly the same as this. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is to load this one, which is the AMCL demo launch file from the Turtlebot Navigation Gazebo. Okay, so we are ready. Now let's test out this. So I'm going to start a Turtlebot simulation right here. So meanwhile, we can also check our launch file with the ROS what the fuck tool. So we can run here ROS what the fuck of the test.launch, and we will see that it warns us about this launch file. So here we get the message unable to load ROS launch file. ROS launch file contains multiple nodes named map server. So the ROS what the fuck is already warning us about this issue. So yeah, let's try to launch it. Now we have the simulation loaded. So ROS launch, test launch, and test.launch. So we are going to launch our file and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting the same error as the user was getting here. So ROS launch file contains multiple nodes named map server. Please check all node name attributes to make sure they are unique. Okay, so we are getting this error. Then basically what is happening here is that this map server node, we are loading it 2 times. We are loading it here, and we are as well loading it here. So as you can see, this section, this line where we load the map server node is being used 2 times. So this is causing this error to appear. So in order to solve it, we have to remove either this one or this one. Yeah, for instance, if we just comment this section here and we leave this one, the error is going to be automatically solved. So let's execute now the launch file, and as you can see now it works properly. Yeah, and the same happens. You can also, if you want, it's exactly the same. You can take out this one and leave this one, and it will also work okay. So basically, as you can see, the problem is this: you cannot launch the same node two times. Yes, because it will complain and you will get the following error message that I got here. Which is the one this user was getting as well here. So yeah, that was all for the video of today. I hope you have liked it, you have learned something new. And if you liked the video, please remember to give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel and press the bell for a new video every day. And either you like it or not, please share your thoughts and questions in the comments area. Goodbye and see you in the next video.